Hello everyone and welcome back to Adventures of WellUmMe, and today I've got a little bit of a new kind of format set up for a video that I've done previously on this channel. Hopefully this is working well. Hopefully I'm not making too much noise on everything. Got a light up there, got a black backdrop, got my mic set up recording the audio, got my new camera ready to go, so hopefully this looks pretty good compared to the last time that I did one of these. And this is one of my collection videos. I've previously done a Wii U collection video, and I think I did PS4, I don't know, pretty sure it was PS4. I'm now doubting myself and I don't know why. Either way, hopefully this is awesome, hopefully you like it. This video is because my students were asking me to make a new one. And I was just having a chat with them at the end of one of my classes, and they were just like, "Mr. McCleary, you need to make a new video. Like, what should we do? Maybe I can do a new collection video or something." And we had a quick chat about what I've got, what I should do a collection about, and we ended up deciding on doing my PlayStation 3 promo disc video. So I have this thing where I was looking for some PlayStation 3 games previously, and one thing that I actually found and really liked the look of was getting some promo discs. Now, if you're not aware of what a promo disc is, it's pretty much a PlayStation 3 game that's sent to journalists and review companies and things like that. And if you look here, quite often they're just white with the red on them. And that's about it. So I've just happened to come across some eBay lots where they've been selling them. So pretty much I have 30 of the games here. Full games, runs normally. It's just that they don't come with the proper covers and instruction manuals and all that. I've got 30 PlayStation 3, I think it's 30, PlayStation 3 promos, and I pretty much paid $1 a disc for this. $1 a disc, Australian dollars. So that's not bad for when I was looking at it, because still when you go to when you're looking at prices from like eBay Games and that, you're still looking at maybe like minimum $5 for some like crap games. So this is one of those things that I was looking at. I'm like, you know what? Can't pass that up. It worked out really good. $1 per disc, $1 per game, 30 games. Heaps of games that I didn't have. Some games I've now got doubles of, but because it's a promo disc, it doesn't matter that much. It's a different case. It's a little jewel case with a game in it. It's something a little bit different. So that's kind of my little ramble for this. I don't want to waste too long because I know that my new camera is only going to record for 29 minutes and 59 seconds before it will go no more. Either way, let's start with this. So I'm just going to go through them. I haven't sat down and played them. I actually don't have my PlayStation 3 hooked up at the moment, but I've got some of these on my list of games to play. So that will be something that we kind of look at later on down the track. I might do some recording like Let's Play. So if you're interested in a Let's Play of one of these, let me know in the comments down below. But first up, we have Adventure Time. Explore the dungeon, because I don't know. This one here. Don't know a lot about this game. Pretty much the back cover of the game, if you look here, if that's gonna focus, is on like just a little jewel case thing there. Just a dungeon exploring. Whoa, we are out of focus. A dungeon exploring Adventure Time game. I've got to remember, these are all in alphabetical order, so I've got to make sure I've got them for my shelf back in the right spot. That's the first one. The second one we have is Armored Core 5 Verdict Day. That's this one here. I love the Armored Core games. Any kind of like mech robot game, I'm absolutely going to love. You're going to get used to that autofocus. Absolutely going to love playing those. It's just one of those things. Who doesn't like fighting robots? Next thing we have Batman Arkham City. This is like my 5th copy of this across different consoles. I'm not going to go into that. I've played it before. I said I love it. Just one of those things. We have Bioshock Infinite. Now, this game, I haven't played. I did own it. It's got the controls on the back there. Never played it. Didn't own it till now. Now I've got it. So, I'm going to have to do a playthrough of that. Next up we have Dark Souls 2. I've actually already got a copy of this on the PlayStation 3 already. I've got the Scholar of the First Sin edition. Played through that, beat that game, love it. Dark Souls games are awesome, so you know, can't go wrong with that. Next up we have The Darkness 2. Haven't played this. Another 2K game. I know this seller had a lot of 2K games when I got the lot. Just the controls on the back there. Yeah, so I'm not sure about this one. We'll have to check this out one day soon. Yeah, kind of don't want to sit here and say, oh, I've played all these games when I haven't. Because that's, you know, a bit silly. Next up we have Defiance, another game I have not played. And I haven't actually heard much about it, to be honest. Looks like it was a multiplayer game. Join thousands of players for blistering third-person action shooting action, and massive co-op battles against alien technology. Yeah, so I actually have no idea if this will still work, because it's an online one, and sometimes the services shut down. Next up we have Dishonored. I only played a little bit of Dishonored. I haven't actually finished it, but I've got the PS4 version, so I probably will actually never play this version of it, unfortunately. As much as I wish I had played it when it came out, but I've got a promo disc version of it. Nothing wrong with that. Next up we have DMC, Devil May Cry. This classic game with Emo Dante. Played this before. Haven't finished it. I've played through quite a lot of it. I don't know why I haven't finished it. Ooh, smack the microphone. I actually really like it. It's got solid gameplay. And I wasn't really a massive fan of Devil May Cry before, so the whole thing with the way they changed Dante and all that for a reboot didn't really impact me that much. So, I don't know. I've got Doom 3 BFG edition. Not gonna say what that stands for. But yeah, so this is the 20th anniversary of Doom. That's cool. I've never actually played this. Probably play it, a little bit of a quick play with it. I like the concept of Doom, but it's not something that I really want to spend a lot of time playing. To be honest, it's just not my preferred game. Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen. I got this digitally, and I've played it digitally on the PS3. And then the remake of it, re-release on the Switch. Been playing a little bit of that, Dragon's Dogma, but I don't know, I really struggled with that game. I kind of wanted to like it more. I really loved kind of the story and kind of the pawn system, how you'd have these little guys that you'd have come and join you and you'd summon them and all that, but I just couldn't get into it, unfortunately. So I've tried it a few times, just haven't successfully got anywhere with it. Next up we have Far Cry 3, this beauty here. There is a code on the back here. I don't even know what that's for. Either way, not going to show it just in case for some reason it is still valid. But yeah, so that's it's a good game. Bit of one of those exploring action adventure games that are, do the whole tower searching thing and get the map, things like that. Classic things like Assassin's Creed style things. Those type of action adventure games, role-playing type things where you go around and pretty much get a section of the map unveiled as you do a certain thing and those type of things. Next up we have the God of War collection. This one doesn't have a cover. So this is volume 2, which is nice. So that was... Oh, which one is it? Which games are in it? Volume 2. I think this is the PSP games available on the PS3. So Chains of Olympus and Ghost of Sparta. I think that's what these are in HD. Or something like that. I've got God of War Ascension on here. So that's nice as well. I've got to go back and play all these. I've played some of the God of War franchise from the older systems. I've played both of the portable ones and beaten them. The PlayStation portable ones. I've done those. And I've got all of the games. I've got all the games. It's just I haven't actually played them all. But the new God of War is amazing. Platinum that game. Would play it again just for the story. It is really good. Next one we have is Invisimal's The Lost Kingdom. Again, doesn't have a cover for this one. It's one of those games I look at and go, I've got it because it's cheap and on the collection. That's about it. Probably would have absolutely loved it when I was younger. Next up, Littlebigplanet Carting. Now, I have played this before, and I don't know how, because it's not this version of the game that I've played. I think maybe one of my friends had it, or my brother had it, or something at some point, and I ended up borrowing it and playing it, but I've never played my own copy of the game. So I don't know how I've played it, but Littlebigplanet Carting. Classic carting, but with Littlebigplanet characters. That's my first stack of the games gone. What have we got now? PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale. I've got a couple of different copies of this, to be honest. I think I've got a PS3 copy, I've got the Vita copy, and then I think I've got this promo copy for the PlayStation 3. Another game I wanted to like it a lot more. Focus, camera. Focus on my face. Come on. You know you want to. There's my hand. Focus on my face. There we go. Wow. And I just dropped the game. Good on me. PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale. Wanted to like it more, but, you know, being a long-time Smash Bros. Fan, it's kind of hard when there's kind of like this is going to be the Smash Bros. Competition and killer, and it just didn't have it. It just wasn't that great, and I think Sony could do a much better job if they got more licensing for characters. I think that's all it really needs, more licensing for the characters to be a much better game. Ratchet and Clank Q-Force. Played a little bit of this. I love the Ratchet and Clank games, but I get confused about which one's which in terms of the names and what games that I have played and what games I haven't played. I've got the HD trilogy remake thing they did. Well, I guess HD, the trilogy thing they did for the Vita. As digital downloads, but I haven't played through them on the Vita. I've played through some of the games, but not all of them. They are good games. And I've got the newest one where they rebooted it along with the movie. I just have to actually sit and play that. Next up, I have Red Dead Redemption Game of the Year Edition, which includes Red Dead Redemption, Undead Nightmare, and the multiplayer. Doubt the multiplayer is still up. But again, it's just got the controls on the inside there. Red Dead Redemption is a good game. Haven't actually played through the whole thing. Shocker for everyone. Next up we have Remember Me. I got this digitally ages ago. And really wanted to play it. Didn't really love it that much. But there it is there. It's just got kind of like a little bit of the blurb on the back. It was focus now. This video is going crazy. It was one of those games that I wanted to play and just could not get into it. Now my computer's going to sleep. Technology, why do you hate me? Next up, Resident Evil 6. I've already got a copy of this on the PlayStation 3. Don't know why I purchased it on the PlayStation 3 when I have a PlayStation 4 and could get it on there. I've just got little pictures in the back there. And haven't actually played it. Played Resident Evil 5. I liked that game. Resistance 3. I can't remember if I played Resistance 3. I know I played 1 and 2. And if I played Resistance 3, it was a little bit I didn't remember much of it, just to be honest. But yeah, I just got another picture on the back there. Gotta stay focused on my face camera. Yeah, it's not really memorable. Next up is Spec Ops the Line. Played a little bit of this. Fortunately, the the story was spoiled for me before I played the full game, so it kind of loses that impact. But, you know, most of those games are good. Standard, you know, kind of shooter, war game. They all kind of blend together, to be honest. Street Fighter Ultra 4, or 4 Ultra, or however. Ultra Street Fighter 4, that's how you say it. Cool game. Cool game. Not good at any of the Street Fighter games. Cool back cover, though. Yeah, I suck at fighting games like that. And I suck at Street Fighter, so like the concept again. Good game. I'm just not good at it. Next up we have Star Trek. Have not played this, but I've watched Let's Plays of it. And yeah, I don't know what to think of it, to be honest. I think Smosh did a playthrough of this ages ago. Whoa, can't even focus on the cover now. Camera, you're killing me. You're killing me. Now you're deciding to stay focused on my face instead of the back cover. Might play that for a little bit of a goof one day. Tekken Tag Tournament 2. Have I played this? Have I played this? Oh, this also has a code on the back. Have I played it? I can't remember. I've played some of the Tekken games. I don't remember if I've played this one. I think I might have played it on a different console. Wish I knew so I could tell you more. Twisted Metal. Played a little bit of Twisted Metal. Not really my shtick. The car race killy thingy. My bobby. Some people really like it. I find some of those games just a little bit repetitive. I don't know. Maybe I'll give it another shot one day. Uncharted 3. I played this as the remaster on the PS4, the Nathan Drake collection, and it's better on the PlayStation 4. It is better on the PlayStation 4. So, not playing it on here anymore, but I've already also got a copy of it already on the PlayStation 3. So, you know, good game, but better on the PlayStation 4. We have XCOM Commander Edition of XCOM Enemy Within and XCOM Enemy Unknown. I don't know which one goes first in this game in terms of order. It'd be great to know, but do they have dates on them? Do they have dates on them? Give me a copyright date or just something. Something. Nah. No. I don't see any copyrights. 2012. 2013. Enemy Unknown comes first. I now have to change the order of that. It was listed alphabetically on my shelf, but obviously doesn't need to be alphabetical anymore. But that's my that's my collection of PlayStation 3 promo discs. It is something I am trying to look for a few more, scavenging, because it would be really cool if I could get some more. Simple as that is. I just would love to get some more. I think they're cool. They sit on the shelf really easily. It's a full game. If anything, you just have to patch it with the downloads later on. But yeah, I think it was one of these things. I found them cheap, and it was good. They were just cheap, and that worked. That was nice. I didn't have to think about, okay, what am I going to do? I'm going to buy this one, or I'm going to buy this game, or should I save up for a newer game for a different console? It was, here's 30 games. If I've got them, I've got them. If I don't, I don't. It's $1 per game. So if I'm buying a game for $1 that I already own, it's not that bad. So yeah, I've got a heap of games there. Some I've played, some I haven't. And once I get the PlayStation 3 set up again, I'll probably sit down and play a whole heap of them all the way through. I've got a PlayStation 3 that I'm planning to refurbish. I've got a spare one that I picked up for like $30. I've got a few things like that. So I've got the consoles there. I just need to sit down and play them. Either way, hope you enjoyed that. My class. That's a video that you asked for. We discussed it. Hope you enjoyed that. If you did, guys, hit that like button down below. Consider subscribing if you're not subscribed. And hope you have a great day. I'll catch you next time.